Kia ora. PLD 6, Digital Learning Tools. Now here in the blog, I've just put down my reflections, things that I've learnt in this time and in this space over the last 6 to 7 years. And with that, my reflection starts with digital learning tools and software applications in the Apple, Google, or any other digital ecosystem realm are hands down the defining factors in effective and successful 21st century teaching and learning. Now, the digital learning tools like Chromebooks and iPads and software applications like Google Documents, Padlet, Explain Everything, and Shobi are just some examples of how we can transform teaching and learning in today's technological era. Now, probably the worst thing that educators can do in terms of digital learning tools is have a 19th century teaching and learning approach using 21st century learning tools. So using a 19th century teaching approach while using 21st century digital learning tools. They simply don't match, and it ends up being more of a substitution for a book and using a digital device than actually redesigning or repurposing. So the utilization and proper integration of digital learning tools range from replacing a book for a Chromebook to redesigning and repurposing and reimagining what teaching and learning can look like. In our classrooms, with a reference to the SAMR model, if you scroll down here to the bottom, we've got a couple of video links you can have a look at to sort of engage your world around the SAMR model and reflect upon where you think you are in utilizing technology in the classroom. Now, teachers' knowledge and how to use digital learning tools and software applications is the crucial and key foundation part of whether students will be using digital learning tools effectively or whether they will simply be replacements for books. Now, from my 6 to 7 years experience in utilizing learning tools, I've consistently reflected upon the same point, and that is the more I learn and know about how to use the tools and software, the more I can reimagine and redesign what that learning can look like in a teaching and learning space. Now, this process of refinement, trial and error, and critically analyzing applications and different digital ecosystems is an organic process where the results are informal, professional learning and development in the digital learning tools and applications that you're using. So if you're in Apple school, for example, you get really savvy at using iPads, using awesome applications like Explain Everything and Shobi. And if you are a Google Chromebook classroom or school, you are very savvy in terms of how to operate a Chromebook, the Google or G Suite for Education features, and the more you use, the better you'll get at using those tools and those applications. So some examples of how learning experiences can be redesigned and reimagined could include 360-degree pictures and videos to view worldwide monuments, and that could be part of an inquiry. You can view an augmented reality interactive heart that beats with informational segments of knowledge around it. And you can put that into a study around hypertension, which would definitely help the knowledge bank for our society and also for our students, to digitally designing and creating a sustainable ecosystem using Minecraft for education. And the creativity that can come out of that is absolutely mind-blowing and is such a good way to demonstrate teaching and learning. And the list of applications, learning programs and resources are endless, where the digital tools and digital applications will redesign and reimagine what teaching and learning can look like, especially for our digital savvy natives. Native to digital technology from day one is the reference for digital natives in that regard. So a few questions to sort of learn and ponder in and move forward in, especially for reflection for yourself and using your digital learning tools. So one, what is the best digital ecosystem to use for education? My absolute best suggestion, which goes across all digital tools of Apple and Chromebook, is to use G Suite for Education. The ability to collaborate and connect in such a user-friendly platform, being Google, is absolutely hands down one of the best platforms to use because it's easy for our students and easy for us, especially in this time of transition and moving our mindset around the use of digital tools. And there's even a discount part here if you want to sign up for your school or classroom or whatever. So here to help in that regard. And here, we've got a question 2. So what is the SAMR model? And here are a couple of links to start your information gathering process around the SAMR model. And it's pretty much a scale where if you start at the S, it's more of substitution in terms of your technology integration, and then you sort of move along to augmented, you move along to right to the end of that spectrum of redesigning and repurposing what teaching and learning can look like because of technology and the importance of those digital technology tools. And the last question here in terms of learning for yourself moving forward would be, what is the technology hype cycle? And a couple of video links here to have a look into. And with those, they help to see where you might be in the use of your digital learning tool journey. And the more you use those tools, the better you get at redesigning those learning experiences. Don't forget, here down to the bottom, click over here on this icon to open up the open Google Documents where you can put in your feedback, comments, a Bitmoji, or even just want to say hi. I'd love to connect with you. And if you're looking for any professional learning and development help within your school, classroom or COL, here on the home page, you can click here for a free consultation where we can see what we can do best for you in your school, in your space, and grow a model for you organically, because every school, classroom and staff are different, and it's what I can do best for you in this space. Last part, if you haven't done so already, please go to one of the social media platforms and connect. It would definitely help within that space of learning about tools, people doing it really well, schools, and I would love to connect with you on one of these platforms as well, so we can share our knowledge with the world. Kia ora.